Live and direct from a tinfoil covered Skoda tonight. It's a 1am cash and card crackpot phone-in show. You can get us tonight. Tommy in Glasgow on the Skype. Just add us on the Skype. Tommy in Glasgow. And we're starting the show tonight. It's 2 minutes past 1 in Glasgow, freezing cold time, and we've got a special cash and carry guest. Is this coming through? There's nothing moving. It's gone now. Cash and carry. Mellow Birds, are you there?
Good evening, Tommy, how are you?
No bad, how you doing?
Not bad, just surviving the latest Calvert for Scottish football by the bowling club executive at Hampden Stadium.
What's been happening recently? Give us the up-to-date news.
They released tonight David Long, and the story broke up at 6pm, the fact that they've agreed to have another working party. This slots in there with a lot of cash and carry Stalin, Tommy, and about working parties of him, mate. It should be a gulag in Hampden. It's the same 15 guys and they just changed aprons and put in the rooms. You know, it's just they all reckon they've got common ground. They've all got
Bro, the line's a bit bad with Skype. Hang up and I'll phone you back. Hold on, see if it works better. See if we can get a better one. Sometime with this Skype was pretty bad. I'm just using new technology here.
Hello.
Myself anyway. Stephen, how you doing?
How you doing, mate? Alright.
That's better.
No, as I say, that to me probably there's a hidden agenda. The fact that this is one of the best seasons in Scottish football in a long time. Out with what Celtic's doing, you know, there's a lot of any teams beating everybody. The first division's doing really well. Partick Thistle's playing strongly. The lower league teams are great. You know, the Highland League teams are really doing okay as well. And obviously we had Muddle McLeod on tonight talking about it. And don't get me wrong, these haven't been agreed yet, but there's talk of when these league changes come in and you go into your respective grouping things, that you go back to 0 points. You know, Muddle McLeod was picking it up on it, so I mean, I don't know how, and I realise there's got to be administrators and accountants and stuff in the game, but I don't think you've got enough suits, as in ex-football players, driving the game, mate. You know, it's but I think that the biggest thing for me is this. I mean, it's just whatever the agenda is, whether it's the SFL clubs or basically Trumbo Hutton was interviewed by the BBC a few weeks ago when these meetings first taking place, and he's basically saying the SPL's been going for 14 years. It's been an absolute disaster. It's never achieved anything they wanted it to do, and now basically the clubs are reinventing the system, but there's going to be clubs down the bottom that are cut off and disbanded, sort of thing, you know. And I mean, I know we've got a lot of clubs in Scottish football, but to me, I'm saying to you fair, the most dangerous thing is we've got a very vibrant junior game in Scotland, and there's a lot of people who follow the junior football passionately, and I know there's a wee bit of money about in it, etc. But I think there's a general feeling that a few of these clubs will be invited to maybe dip their toes into becoming professional teams, and then that means there's going to be a detrimental effect on the junior game. So this league carding, it's to me, it's too much a gamble for me. I mean, I tweeted earlier on, I'd rather they just put any money they've got and put it into getting more sports centres like Tory Glen and Ravenscraig for the kids to play football in. You know, you're looking at these Glasgow Council charge kids £25 an hour to hire a football pitch, mate. So how's the crowd supposed to keep their rid of all the red ash pitches they used to play on? So the kids have got nothing, mate, you know.
I hear you. I mean, it's the poorly run infrastructure in the country, where in places like Finland and Sweden, well, you know, you're going to buy a lot of the year. You make provisions for it. You've got sports centres and all the community ways today, so it's government money that should be doing it, you know. So the fact that we've only got a few big places where they go to, and then the prices that they charge, it's ludicrous. So if they want to do stuff for the Waynes, then should get their finger out and invest, like you say, mate, in proper facilities.
I mean, it's, I find that, I mean, obviously, I know you're sure to try and keep them as stereo as we can, but I find it quite interesting that the president of the SFA is still under a bit of a cloud. I don't care what anybody says. His sudden event to being on garden leave he's really involved in this. So how can he drive such a thing if he's found out, or allegedly, if HMRC and whatever else the cash and carry shenanigans that the former club in Glasgow used to get up to, if that's tarnished, how far down the line will these plans be? It's like when Scotland built the Parliament building in Edinburgh. You know, the guy died, and the thing was the architecture was not up to scratch. You know, there was stuff only he knew how to fix and correct, and it totally went. You just wonder what's happened to this country. How hundreds of years ago we invented the roads and other fantastic things, the TV, etc. And then we couldn't run a monology. We'll certainly the hand in more, couldn't we, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
I think I said to you the other night, and I maybe said in one of the other shows, there was a great interview on the BBC again last week, and they were explaining how the Queen basically came and said, you know, he had a long-term vision of what he wanted to do and then his contract, and basically Scotland went up, you know, that's it, came up, and then they said, well, it's time because I was going on after a World Cup anyway. And then you look at the Scottish Rugby Association, Rugby Union,
it's breaking up. It's breaking up. Hold on. We'll do. We'll better just taking it up and then restarting it instead. It's free calls anyway. Everybody go into the Skype. Go into the Skype. You want to add me? Tommy in Glasgow. Just Tommy in Glasgow on the Skype. Don't be shy. Give it a try. Don't walk him by. Give it a call.
Hello.
Parrot, you back there? How you doing, bro?
That must be that tinfoil in your Skoda, you scam.
Tinfoil on your computer. Get your phone back on. Get your Steve Jobs phone back on the score. That's the man we need. We need the Steve Jobs. He's the man.
You've got my mobile. Give me a phone on my mobile if that's easier.
Well, I've not got any credit on my phone. That's why I'm doing the Skype. We've got the technology. No, it's just the Skype. But are you on? Because any time I phone you on your phone, it's always been good on the phone. But I don't know.
This is it's usually my computer top on, so it's no change. So I'll get another couple of minutes.
It might be my end as well, because when I was doing it earlier on, I was in the house, but on the phones, charged up. Probably need a better laptop. I mean, the VNetbook probably can't handle doing the speaker and the Skype at the same time. You know what I mean? So.
Well, there's a fantastic top line in the Scotland manager's office that's being used, mate, so you can get a line of that. Gamble get a line of that to get a manager in. So, as I was saying, the Scottish Rugby Union, and they basically said to the manager, after I think they beat something ridiculous, I'm wrapping it, I'm resigning, I don't want any money, and they went, listen, you've got enough freedoms in your deal, and you just stay for an extra year, and then you can walk away. And the guy refused it at principle and says, no, listen, this isn't going to be, it should be, I'm walking without any money. And Craig Levine's obviously sitting there in the garden leave. But it baffles me, I mean, I'm not a Scotland fan, but it baffles to me, Scottish football fans trust these men who keep appointing these bad eggs. You know, obviously, I mean, Walter Smith and Alex Smith are the bad coaches. Obviously, they went off to do different things and go to other places. But you just there for the game, you know, where they're going to go next. You really do.
No, I hear you, mate. I mean, the carry on at the Scottish football the way it's degenerated. I mean, it's a joke. I mean, the league is buoyant for the first time in 20 odd years, 25 years, in the sense that it's got the major cheat out of the way, and all the rest are finding a level. Celtic are distracted majorly what's going on in Europe, and it's the league's went the way to plan the way I thought, and I hoped it would go anyway, because I never certainly wanted Celtic to run away with it, but you know, because then it would all these doomsday fucking crackpots saying, oh, it's hopeless and all that. So at least least with the league being competitive the way it is, sure they're going to write negative stuff about Lenny and Celtic being shit, even though we're top of the league with a game in hand and still fucking, I mean, still odds-on favourites to win it, but we're getting criticised, so, you know.
But you look at obviously the other countries on this island, you look at how even when England lost their manager, you know, the Sky News, the broadcasters really gunning for them, you know, sort this out. Even the Welsh, unfortunately, Gary Spreaker, the rest of his soul passed away, they get a manager in the Arabian. I think that SFA office told me, I think they've just got the game of 7-8 DVD and repeat it. You know, they're never recovered for that, mate. It's just, there's nothing happening there. There's been, the National Stadium's a joke, mate. You know, there's nothing good about that place at all, mate. I mean, I'd have honestly, I said it, and as a country, Tommy, I'd have quite, and listen, there's been great times at memories for Celtic fans, for Scotland fans, whoever you've supported. Camden's a strong part of our tradition and heritage. But I'd have flattened it, mate. Sold the land off and moved into Murrayfield to make Murrayfield a 100,000-seater stadium and put a roof on it.
Yeah, mate, yeah. What it did there at Hampden was a joke, mate, because the view anywhere in that stadium, apart from that, even in the new stand that they've got there, the main stand, was it South Stand, whatever, but you sit anywhere in the old part and it's just a joke. I mean, you're too low if you're too low and too far away if you're down at the front, and then if you're anywhere further than halfway at the back, you need binoculars, you know what I mean? So there's only certain seats in that place where it's got a decent view. The rest, you're just, it's a joke. I hate it with a passion.
I mean, I said on Suing Homeboys, which is on in the morning, I said that if you look at the way the German football has changed, that they're doing really high-angled stands now, quite close to the pitch, atmospheric and ardent. And you look at the part last night, the atmosphere there, and that's the deal with it. I just love Celtic Park. I love the main stand, raised, and a glass bonnet, and all that. I feel my can put the tap for me. And a little green at night over the city.
Listen, Stevie, you there?
You know, like the green lantern and these things.
Stevie,
Aye.
It's too choppy. I'm looking on, I'm doing my dongle and I'm looking on the connection type and it's not as good as it should be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop by to mate, because people are saying it's a bit choppy on the sound. I don't know. Can you get on your iPhone at all, see if it goes any better if I reboot this as well? Aye.
I go for it again, mate, no bother.
I'll turn this off, see if I get a better. I'll come back and do a show. I'll stop it and I'll be back.
Right.
Give me 2 minutes, hold on.